little ones. Plenty of little ones. Let's beat the boat, see if we can wake them up. What we got to lose? I ain't seen a lot stirring up now. A good sign. Unless they on the way here. There was a bump. They bumping it. They ain't taking it. They don't want it. Little fish is what it is. One thing about me missing a lot of these fish, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times they're small fish, and I don't want them no how. I'm trying to weed out some of these small fish with the bigger jig. The big fish will take these bigger jigs, and the little fish will bump at it and not take it. They can't get it in their mouth. So a lot of fish you see me miss is not big fish. I ain't gonna say that ain't all the time. Sometimes it might be. But I'm thinking that the little fish are bumping and not taking it, and the big fish I catch like that right there. The bigger fish. Now that's a nice one. That's the kind we're looking for right there. That's the kind we're looking for right there. A little bit better. Lake Monticello on a cold morning, sun shining, and me and Looney's out here fishing. You got to love that. And that, my friend, is a jumbo magnum delight whole Lake Monticello. All right, drop back there. Hey, Looney, I'm sorry, you can't have that. He's too big for you. You can't eat him. You see old Looney, he's my pet. Come here, Looney. My baby right there. He's like my little puppies at the house. So I got pets on the lake and pets at the house. All right, we in 68 foot of water. We caught that big jumbo magnum in 68 foot of water. And you know there's more of them out there. You know that there's more of them. Let's hit the boat while it's going back down. Stir them up. They hear that peck and they come off the bottom to see what it is. Hopefully. It will call them in this deep water now. I'm telling you, it will call them in. All I'm doing is getting a line at about a 45, and I'm just easing it up like that right there, one bump. One bump. He's little. He's on there, but he's mighty little. My goodness. I ain't sure he's on there. He might have got off. I'm seeing fish stir up now. I'm seeing fish. No, he got off. I'm seeing fish stir up. So we drop it down this time, we ought to get one. If it'll go down. We drop it down this time, we ought to get one. Boy, it's a beautiful, beautiful day to be alive, enjoying our retirement on Lake Monticello. Friday, ain't nobody out here. Ain't nobody crazy enough to come out in this weather but me. Uh-oh, right there might be a tree. I'm at 69 foot of water, and that sure looks mighty tree-ish. So I might get out here a little deep trying to find these fish and get out here too close to these trees and really mess up and lose my jig. And that's a tree right there. So we down there right by a tree right now. I can tell you that right now. We right by a tree. Maybe be a fish down there laying by that tree, but I don't want to get hung up on it, so I'm going to go back the other way. Hopefully we don't get hung up on it. Hopefully I'm pulling away from it, because that's a big old tree right there. 70 foot of water, nothing but a tree. We don't want to get hung up and lose our jig. Had to sit here and retie. And we're getting all over this tree. I probably need to pull up right quick, get away from this tree. That's definitely a tree. That ain't fish. That's a tree. I got to reel up and get by that. Uh-oh. Oh, one hit it on the way up. One hit it. I was going to try to get by the tree and one hit it. You got to love that. You got to love that. He laying around them trees. He's a nice one. He ain't no whopper, but he's a nice one. He's a eater. Caught him on the doggone June bug. Caught him on both the pink and the June bug. Looney's trying to take my doggone spoon. That's Looney, he's a mess. Wind's getting up now, that ain't good. I can tell you right now, any kind of breeze when it's in the teens ain't good. Ain't good at all. All right, Old Fisherman. Got his nose to the wind, gritting his teeth and fishing in cold weather. Toes are getting a little cold now though. I ain't, you know, everybody says, why don't you put a heater in the boat? Well, I've had them little heaters, and I spend more time trying to mess with them than fishing. So, you know, they're good for warming your hands, that's about it. You ain't gonna get no decent heat out of a heater out in the open like that, a little boat heater. But anyhow, hey, we here to fish. You focus on fishing, we won't be bad, we won't be cold. We catching a few. You gotta love a few. I'm gonna give Looney that. He's hungry. Go on, Looney, you can have him. He got him too. He done got him and gone. Oh, Looney got him and gone. He don't play around. Ooh, there's all kind of fish under me right there. 64 foot of water and a load of fish. A load of fish. All we need to do is find out where them big ones are. Them jumbo magnums is what we're looking for. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, get to the bottom and reel it up. All we got to do, look at that, he's already on it. They coming in now, people. Hey, they coming in now. They coming in now. We might catch one or two now. Turn this trolling mode off. We might get a second one. I don't know that. I don't know that. Can't never tell. I know we got one pretty nice one. I know that. Two, one nice one, one little one. One loney fish and one little nice one. Filet. All right, Loney, here you go. That's breakfast. That's breakfast. Dog, I didn't even see Loney. He must be busy eating nothing. Loney didn't get him, I don't believe. He might come up with him in a minute. Man, this fish down at 65 foot. 65 foot, we're gonna sit right here and make a video and have us a good time fishing on Lake Monticello. Well, I'm proud of my Gamecocks. They won the bowl game. You got to love that. I'm sorry for the Clemson fans. They didn't show up. They let Alabama stump them, as far as I'm concerned. But hey, I'm gonna tell all of y'all now, I like Alabama and I like Georgia, but I'm gonna have to pull for Georgia since they closer to South Carolina. And I know you Alabama fans ain't gonna like that. But Old Fisherman's gonna have to pull for Georgia. And I should pull for, I shouldn't even pick one or the other. There's another. Jumbo Magnum. Oh, Lord, now I believe we got two. What? Oh, boy, this starting to feel like last year now. I believe we got two Jumbo Magnums at one time. What? You got to love it. The Old Fisherman catching Jumbo Magnums at one time. Two of them, people. That right there's over a pound. Hey, that's what we're looking for right there. Yes, sir. Everybody said, are you crazy? You going fishing today? When I stopped in to Get and Go. Go to Get and Go, get a good breakfast at Hilton, South Carolina. Hey, you got to love old Get and Go. Sonny and they'll treat you right. They got a fine breakfast for less than $5. And you can't beat that. And he's got my t-shirts over there in the doggone bait shop. I think the bait shop's closed, but if you ask them, they'll go get you a t-shirt if you want to buy one from Sonny. I got them online, though. I think my price might be cheaper than Sonny's. But, hey, you got to pay shipping on mine, so, or part of shipping. Let me tell you, people, I charge $3.50 shipping, but in every case, I paid a lot more than $3.50 to ship. The post office charges a bunch of money to ship t-shirts. I didn't realize that. So, next time around, I'm going to have to get my shipping fees better. I lost a lot of money on shipping. Boy, I tell you right now, though, fish is under me. We own fish, 64 foot, and there's plenty of them out there. All we got to do is throw it out, and we will catch them. If I done a come around circle swing, I'm not even done the circle swing. I'm just pulling it up. Watch this circle swing. Now I'm gonna show. Oh, it's already hit. As soon as I started moving the boat, one hit. So we're gonna let it lay down there a little bit. We'll see if we can get more than one. See if we can get two of them out there. See if we can get old big one to come up and get that thing. Old bass sometimes might come up along with it. And we got a nice one on there this time, unless we got something snagged. I don't know what we got. I believe we got something snagged. I believe we got a snag perch. There ain't no way in the world a perch pulling that hard. Got one in the side. That's what it is, the tail. Got one in the tail. That's cheap when you catch them like that, ain't it? Huh? Snag hooking. That's cheap. Uh-oh. There he goes. All right. Hey, this is getting to be fun. I'm warming up. I'm really not cold. As it goes to show, that sunshine makes a difference as the wind ain't blowing out. No matter if it is in the teens, you can still fish. And the fish are starting to get grouped up on the bottom where you can have you a good time and they stay there. Hopefully. Hopefully. Just because I said that, they'll probably leave. I'll tell you, people, nothing like enjoying what you do. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I'm coming over here and I've lost my mind. I just love it, man. I can't tell you. I know how many you can catch in cold weather, and I cannot forget them days that I've been out here and just waxed them in ice cold temperatures. And the colder the water, the better it is. Deep water fishing. See that? I mean, the better it is. Now, they ain't all big ones like they were last year. I was catching a lot more big ones. But I believe that got off. But there's plenty of them now that the whole bottom's covered. I'm looking at the whole bottom covered. I would love to be able to be more technically advanced and be able to have two fish finders and have in the corner of my screen the fish finder while I'm catching them. And one picture on me and one on that fish finder. And I know it can be done, but for me to set up and do all that stuff, I don't know if I can figure it out or not. But that would be something. Y'all just look at what I'm seeing on the fish finder while I'm catching them. That would be something. Or have my doggone camera on a pivot where I can pivot it around and focus on different things. There's plenty of fish down there. They'll bite a little bit and then they kind of quit, kind of get uninterested. There you go. But when you take that circle swing, they'll hit it. There you go. They're just not super magnums yet. The super magnums are not down there, but we'll get on some. A lot of them mini mites. A lot of them mini mites. Old Lundy acts like he done got his belly full. He gone. That's unusual for me to be down this end of the lake and no loons, so I ain't been down here in a while. Loons has left. They over here not bothering me. Which I ain't complaining. Boy, that ice is still bothering my line. This 10-pound test ain't near as bad as that 12 was the other day. That 12 was awful. I think the thicker the line, the worse it is for it freezing. And I'll tell you another thing, you can have too much line on your reel and it causes it to backlash and freeze more too. Too much line is a lot of aggravation on a reel. So actually when you're fishing straight down, you don't need that reel spoon full. If it's not so full, it won't backlash as much and mess with you. I see fish everywhere down there. We just got to get to the bottom and pull it. All we got to do is get to the bottom, right there, and start pulling it. Want to take it. Tell? Keep bumping. They can't stand it. When it's pulling along that bottom, they can't stand it. And we're going to make that little circle I like to do. See if one of them bump it. Just don't know where the big ones are. Somewhere out here, some big fish. They could be more on the end in the creeks. They could be more down in the creek in 60 foot of water. We might have to go in there. The big ones might be pushed up the ditches. That's where them bass like to get to, up in them ditches. We might go in there and make a video and catch a lot more fish and bigger fish. There you go. There you go. Like I say, they're just not the big ones. Oh, that ain't too bad, that. That's better than the last one. That might be a keeper. That might be a keeper. Oh yeah, that's a keeper there. That is a keeper there. Drop her back there. See if we can catch another Monticello white perch. Oh Lord. appreciate all y'all watching my show. And like I say, buy your t-shirts. I'll see if Miss Deborah gets some hats. I still ain't started working on that. Oh, we might get another t-shirt with a different design after we sell these. We still got a few left. We selling a lot of them though. After Christmas, I've sold a good many here lately. So I appreciate all y'all watching my shows. And don't forget to mash thumbs up and watch the commercials. Helps the Old Fisherman. They bumping it. They just ain't, they really ain't eating it up. It's just a slow going here this morning. I like for it to bite a little faster, but I guess they okay. Just I like for it to be bigger. That's what I want to do. They're just not the size. Sometimes you come out here and there's all big ones. Sometimes you come out here and ain't no big ones. And right now, there ain't too many big ones out here. The little fish down there. I got one on right now. He's little. He's little. Yep, loony fish. We're using a wahoo spoon. I like the wahoo, and I'm using a little blue and silver one. I like the wahoo, a 3/4 ounce is what I'm using. And fishing this deep, it pulls it down real good. So you got 3/4 ounce of spoon, you got a 1/4 ounce jig head and a 1/16. So, you know, you're looking at about a quarter, a little bit less than a quarter, an ounce and a quarter worth of weight. And it gets it on down there pretty good for the deep water fishing. The spinning reels and stuff that like I use is just a little too deep when it gets below 60 or 50 foot actually. It takes it too long, but they'd hit it too. They'd hit the triple ripple and the slider jig like I was catching them on, reeling it up. But now my preference when it gets real cold is just casting rod. I can mash the button, get it down, and it's a little bit easier to use in deep water and cold conditions. And you can see we catching plenty of fish. We just got to weed them out. They're not all big ones. One of them days that's a small one. Hey, you got to catch what's out there. Hopefully we'll get on a big batch in a minute. But these fish here, we got a little growing to do to go to the Old Fisherman's box. And luckily Looney ain't out there. Maybe they'll get away and get it back down. Lake Monticello on a frigid morning. And the lines are freezing in the rod. I got to dip it in the water to get them to go down. Thanks to all my fans. I tell you, boy, I got some good fans out there. I really do. And I thank all of you. And I appreciate all your comments. And I do try to answer every one of them. I know y'all noticed that. I might skip one every so often. But anyhow, I try. I do my best because I do all this answering stuff after Miss Deborah goes to bed. I'm up at 11, 12 o'clock at night on that doggone computer trying to answer comments because usually it's up in 8, 7, 8 o'clock before we put a show on. Miss Deborah won't mess with it till she watches the news and right before she goes to bed, I got to get her to go in and upload, and that's my own fault because I still haven't sat down long enough to figure out how to do all that, and I need to. I need to know how to do. I'm one of them guys that really needs to know how to do everything because I'm impatient. If I got to wait on somebody to do something, it aggravates me. And Miss Deborah is one of them type that I'll get it after a while, and after a while it goes by and she forgets it. Next thing you know, she's gone to bed and the video don't get up. So I need to tighten up and learn a little bit more and upload them daggone videos. It ain't hard. She tried to show me one day, but she goes so doggone fast, it messes me up. I can't figure it out what she's doing. I think she don't want me to know. I think she wants to be in charge. But I'll do it one day. Hey, I do my share. I make them and catch the fish, clean the fish, and do the talking. So it's a partnership with this video stuff. Me and Miss Deborah. But these fish ain't the right size. We're gonna have to pick up and leave, and I hate that because this is my old honey hole. We might be a little bit far in. Let me move back out here before I let you go. And I got shallow again. And I say shallow, it ain't really shallow, but I'm in 62 foot of water. I'm not catching any fish. So what they tell me, I'm catching my fish out in 70. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if fish ain't out at 80. I don't think it makes no difference how deep you fish in this lake. I think they're everywhere. In the deeper water, they getting in these holes and these ditches and these channels around these trees in deep water this time of the year is where they at. And you got to get down there to catch them. You can fish in 30, 35 foot of water, you probably won't catch a fish. You got to go deep. And I can't emphasize deep no more. Not unless you're going to get up there in the hot hole where you're going to get shot. You might catch them up there shallow. You can't go up there. One time we could, boy, that was fun too here. Oh my. You could cast crappies up there and catch them like crazy. They would eat this Mr. Crappie jig up too. I can assure you. The slider, the Mr. Crappie, the Bobby Garland, they hit any of them. Back then, when we was fishing up there, we caught them with doggone Challenger jig with a little split tail. They eat that thing up. Really slow. Need to go by and check my old brush pile out. It's cold weather. There might be a bunch of crappies around that thing. Need to. We got so many things to do. I got to find some bigger fish, though, I know that. And I tell you one thing I've seen, this cold weather done put a stopping on the gulls. I don't see no birds. They ain't none of them flying. Them birds are froze up, but they're sitting somewhere cold. They froze up. No birds flying. None. And that's amazing. I guess all the shads done gone deep, and they can't get to them. So the shad's probably going to be dying out, tripling to the bottom, and all these perches laying down on the bottom waiting for a dead crippled shad to come by, is what they're doing. And there's old Looney come back to visit me. He's coming back for another bite. We ain't caught a lot of fish on this video. That ain't good. They biting. They just ain't the right ones. Well, we're gonna cut this and then go somewhere else, try to get a better video. They bumping it, they ain't taking it. I see plenty of fish. Plenty of fish, there he is. There he is, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. Got out here a little deeper. Got out here a little deeper. Where you gonna have to be? A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. All right. Drop back down. Drop back down. Catch another one of these fish I love so much. The Monticello White Perch. I'll tell you right now. It's not near as cold today. The temperature's colder today than it was the other day. But with the sun shining and the lack of breeze, like I said, we got a little breeze, but not that bad. It's a lot warmer today feeling out here. The chill factor is not near as bad. I got a little coolness in my fingers, my toes, but otherwise than that, I got enough clothes on it in my chest area. I'm not cold. And I got these two little hats on, face mask, keeps me pretty warm up, exception of what's exposed. And there's another nice Monticello White Perch. They're getting a little bit bigger now, people. Hey, they're getting a little bit bigger now. Yes, sir. That's what we're looking for. I got out here a little deeper, off the edge of this thing. And now, oh, we got two at a time. They ain't that big, they're just two at a time. Hey, one of them might be a keeper. Barely. Other one we gonna throw back. Come back now. Hey, they biting. Oh my goodness, they everywhere. Them old Christmas trees are 63 foot out here. We come on the other side of it. The edge toward the bigger water, toward the bigger, deeper water. And they more out here, where they at. Deep. There's plenty of fish down there. Surely we're gonna come up with a big fish here in a minute. Ought to catch a big bass, a big catfish, something like that. There's the bottom. All we do is tighten up on the line and start pulling the trolling motor. There's the bite, that quick. That quick. Hey, that quick. We're gonna let it hang down there and see if we can get another one to come up and get it. I tell you, it's so cold, I don't know if they're coming off the bottom too far to get them today. So we ain't getting but one at a time. Get him on in. One at a time. They medium size, they not big super dogs. They just medium size. Drop back down. Hey. Drop back down. You notice my lines are not getting tangled up today. I put that bigger jig head on. The deeper the water, the bigger the jig head. That 1/4 ounce head's a big head, but with that Mr. Crab, it works real well. And the heavier the head, the less your line, them little pieces is gonna twist up on your line, and the less problems you have. If you use a 1/16 ounce head, all you'll have is knots all day long. You got to go at least 1/8 and preferably up to 1/4. And I like to use a round head. Hey, yeah. They down there, people. There's a lot of fish down there. They bite. Oh, he got off, I think. I'll back down see if we can get a nut. Every time I pull it up, they come off the bottom. There you go. They're little though. Some of them little. See if we can get them nothing to bite it before we pull it up. There you go. 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 That's nothing. There's number 2. There's number 2. See if we get number 3. Oh Lord. Now we're cooking with grease. Huh? Now we're cooking with grease. See that rod, people? That's probably 2 or 3. It very well could be 3, I think. I know for sure it's got to be 2. It's 3. It's 3 at a time. 3 at a time. One of them's nice. You got to have one of them. Oh. None of them huge. That ain't bad though. That's good too. So 2 of them was keepers. 2 of them jumbo magnums. The one on the spoon a little bit smaller. Huh? You got love there. Sun shining, starting to get toasty out here now. Hey, it's nice. Ain't nothing wrong with this weather. It's nice weather. We went to a smaller line, a 10-pound test, and it's not freezing up as bad as it did the other day. And we got a pile of fish under us right now. On the outside edge of this drop, toward the trees, is 68 foot of water, is what we got. A pile of fish. Drop it down. To the bottom, where the big boys lie. What? Where the big boys lie. And all we got to do is let it down and get a little slack and start pulling this trolling motor. That's all we got to do. You watch this. He already bumped it. He already bumped it. All right? And if you pull it in a circle, one will nail it. Look at that. Huh? He hit it. I think I got a little one on there. We need one bigger than that. We got to have one bigger than that. We got one on there. He's probably gonna mess it up. I got to get him on in. Got to get him on in. There goes number 2. No, I don't know. Get him on in. Little one. Just what I thought. Loney got you a fish here. Loney ain't really hungry. He ain't acting like he's hungry this morning. I don't understand that. Loney always wants something to eat. He's like he's full already. Drop it back down. I'm on fish, plenty fish, thousands upon thousands. There's a school on there that looks like a big old Christmas tree. So that could be a tree right there now. I'm getting out deeper. That could be actually a tree. And fish in that tree is what that is. I guarantee you. I just hope I don't get hung up on it. That'll ruin my day if I got to sit here now and tie in this cold weather. drop it down, but that sure looks like a tree right there, an actual tree. The perch and trees look a lot alike. A lot of times they look exactly alike. That's either a tree or a doggone tree or perch, one of the two. Probably a tree, and I'll probably get hung in it. What I bet. Those fish are laying on the side of this hill right before the trees start. Right next to the hill on the tree side. Where they at? Where they at? Can't believe I went that long when I bite. Can't believe it. All right, drop it down. We ought to catch us a big bass today. This is getting to be big bass weather. But I'm thinking them bass gonna be more in the ditches. I ain't to the bottom. That's why I ain't catching no fish. I ain't there to the bottom. Now I'm to the bottom. Watch one of them bite as soon as it gets down there. See that? I was up too high. You got to get down there to the bottom to catch them. You can't catch them up. All right, you see what we doing, Lake Monticello catching white perch. Hey, I'm gonna have to let y'all go because it's getting long. But